You get promoted. Your salary jumps from $70,000 to $92,000. You celebrate. Maybe you upgrade your apartment, lease the car you've been eyeing. Tell yourself, now I'm finally getting ahead. 6 months later, your bank account looks the same, maybe worse. And you're thinking, how am I making almost six figures and still feel broke? That's most people. My name is Jimmy, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, investing, and why smart people stay stuck financially. If you work hard, climb the ladder, get raises, but never feel financially free, subscribe and stick with me. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Promotions don't make you rich. They make you comfortable. And comfort is expensive. We've been trained to believe income equals wealth. Make more money, you're doing better. But income and wealth are not the same thing. Income is how much flows through your life. Wealth is how much stays. Two completely different skill sets. In the U.S., dependientes demiladioasens, median household income is around $75,000 per year. Sounds decent. Yet nearly 37% of Americans couldn't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing money. That includes people making $80,000, $90,000, even $100,000. So income alone clearly isn't solving the problem. Here's what really happens when you get promoted. Your income increases, and your lifestyle expectations increase. Most of the time, lifestyle wins. It's called lifestyle inflation. When you get promoted, you don't just feel richer. You feel upgraded. You start thinking, I shouldn't live here anymore. I deserve something nicer. I can afford it now. And technically, you can. That's the trap. Let's run the math. You're making $70,000 a year. After taxes, maybe you take home $52,000. You spend $45,000. You save $7,000. Now you get promoted to $92,000. After taxes, maybe you take home $67,000. That's a $15,000 net increase. If you keep your lifestyle the same, your savings jump from $7,000 to $22,000 per year. That's more than 3 times your savings rate. Invest $22,000 per year at an 8% average return for 20 years. That becomes roughly $1 million. Same person, same job ladder, just controlled spending. But here's what usually happens instead. Upgrade apartment plus $6,000 per year. Upgrade car plus $4,800 per year. More dining out, travel, subscriptions, plus $4,000. Suddenly you're spending $59,000 per year. Your savings? About $8,000. You got a $22,000 raise and improved your savings by $1,000. The promotion didn't change your trajectory. It just made your life more expensive. Now you might say, isn't enjoying your money the point? Yes. But there's a difference between enjoying your money and being owned by your expenses. When your lifestyle expands to match your income, you don't gain freedom. You raise your break-even point. If your expenses are $3,500 per month, you need $3,500 to survive. If they jump to $5,500, now you need $5,500. That means you can't quit. You can't pivot. You can't take risks. The golden handcuffs don't feel like handcuffs at first. They feel like rewards. Promotions increase ego before they increase net worth. They signal status. You feel like you leveled up, and humans are wired for status. Research shows emotional well-being rises with income up to a certain point, but after that, the returns shrink. Lifestyle upgrades don't shrink. They scale. The first nice apartment feels incredible. The second nicer apartment feels normal. This is hedonic adaptation. You adjust quickly. The car that felt luxurious in month 1 feels standard by month 6. Promotions feed that cycle. Wealth is built by breaking it. Imagine 2 people. Same company. Same promotions. Both go from $70,000 to $90,000. Person A increases spending to $85,000. Person B keeps spending at $60,000. After taxes, both take home around $67,000. Person A saves maybe $5,000 per year. Person B saves $27,000. Invested at 8% for 25 years, Person A ends up with around $400,000. Person B ends up with roughly $2 million, same promotions, different behavior. Companies reward performance with income. The market rewards discipline with wealth. You can be excellent at climbing the ladder and terrible at building net worth. Climbing the ladder trains you to chase the next level. Building wealth trains you to sit still. Opposite psychological muscles. If your lifestyle grows at the same speed as your income, you're running financially in place. You feel faster, but you're not moving forward. You might think, I'll invest later when I make more. But higher income increases lifestyle pressure. Friends expect nicer trips. Family assumes you're doing well. Your comparison group shifts upward, and your definition of normal resets. Wealth is relative socially. Financial freedom is absolute mathematically. If you want $2 million invested to generate $80,000 per year at a 4% withdrawal rate, you need $2 million. It doesn't matter if you make $90,000 or $190,000. What matters is how much you convert into assets. The fastest way to feel rich is to lower your required income, not raise it. If you only need $40,000 per year to live comfortably, financial independence is dramatically easier than if you need $120,000. Every lifestyle upgrade increases the size of the mountain you have to climb. Promotions often inflate the mountain faster than you build the rope. I'm not saying don't take promotions. Take them. Increase your income. Negotiate. Build skills. But treat promotions as investment accelerators, not lifestyle signals. Here's a simple rule. Split every raise 3 ways. One part modestly upgrades your life. One part dramatically increases your investing rate. One part increases your margin of safety. The real power of promotions isn't comfort. It's optionality. If your raise allows you to invest an extra $15,000 per year instead of upgrading your rent, you buy future freedom. You buy the ability to walk away. You buy time. Time is wealth. Not the car, not the title. When you rely on promotions for security, you tie your well-being to your employer. When you build assets, you detach security from your boss. That shift is powerful. Instead of upgrading from a $25,000 car to a $50,000 car, invest the $25,000 difference. At 8% for 30 years, that becomes over $250,000. One car decision, $250,000. This is how small promotion-triggered upgrades quietly cost you millions over a lifetime. Not because you're reckless, because you followed the script. Work hard, get promoted, upgrade life, repeat. That script builds impressive-looking lives. It doesn't automatically build wealth. Higher income increases your capacity, but capacity without direction is useless. A bigger engine doesn't help if you're driving in circles. When you get a raise, increase your automatic investments immediately. Before adjusting your lifestyle, lock it in. Make your old lifestyle the default. Wealth isn't built in the excitement of a raise. It's built in the quiet decision that follows it. Promotions don't make you rich. They expose your habits. Income amplifies behavior. It doesn't fix it. Instead of asking, what can I afford now? Ask, what asset can I buy? Instead of upgrading your lifestyle, compress your timeline to freedom. Climb the ladder. But don't let the ladder define your wealth. Build assets quietly. Control lifestyle inflation aggressively. Treat every promotion like fuel, not fireworks. Fireworks look impressive for a moment. Fuel gets you somewhere, and that's the difference.